We are making another little video about Shalom Bait for husband and wife. As we know, our mission is for the male and female energy to be united and to be one, to shine. So let's try to understand a little bit the importance of the woman, of the wife, of the spouse, especially through the light of Chanukah. So we have to understand there's one big misconception, and we're affected a little bit by the Greek mentality or Roman mentality or the exile mentality, the American mentality. It's not just actually American mentality, but it's also the Eastern mentality. This problem arises a lot, especially among Sephardi community, but not only. And I'm referring to the stay-at-home moms. So women stay at home and they take care of the home and of the kids. Now, if you look in the Torah or in the Tanakh, what is the woman's job, right? So we understand that it doesn't say, first of all, anywhere that the woman's job is to, clean or, to do perhaps all the things that a man expects that she should do, especially today in our modern society. She should clean the house, make sure there's food, prepare the beds, and make sure the house is always spotless, available for my friends and family. Of course, what we know from the Talmud is that it's very unhealthy for a woman to do nothing. A woman needs also to shine, and a woman needs also to grow. And it has today where a lot of things are taken care of on a physical level. We just push a button for food, a button for dishwashing, a button to wash the clothing and everything. So everything is taken care of much faster. So it has become the accepted minhag or the accepted routine that a woman, will go work and not do as much as she used to do. Now, why are men so bothered by that? First of all, the Talmud says the reason the woman is to stay busy is because someone who is not busy, right, who is not active in doing something, it leads automatically to sin. Boredom leads to sin. It's the door that opens for the Yetzer Hara. So women needs to be busy just like men. That's universal. It is clear that according to Judaism, a woman home is the greatest power of the Jewish home, of the Jewish structure, family structure, because in most cases, the woman is greater than men in creating a homey atmosphere, in keeping the house homey, making it a home, taking care of the kids, preparing food, and creating a Hechal HaKodesh, creating a holy place. This is the gift of woman. That's her power. Most men are incapable of doing that. Now, this being said, it doesn't mean that a woman cannot have a career. A woman needs to feel she's growing and needs to feel productive. So especially when there's no kids and yet, and then if she should feel fulfilled and if she wants a career or she wants to work, then it's great. It helps us grow, but it should not be at the expense of losing the home. The moment the woman disconnect from the home, we know in the Talmud the woman is called the bait. So the woman is the home. It's not the man that is the home. The woman makes the home. So there's that female energy that is enabling, that hides a special light. That's the light of Chanukah. The woman is the Bina Yesera. She has a high level of Bina. And we know the 8 lights, number 8 correspond to the sphere of Bina. So, which is the deeper understanding is the intuition. It's the soul hidden behind the logic, behind the external, the 7, which is nature. The light that transcends. So the woman being home brings a special light. And I wanted to show, I like to be very practical. So you have the man. The man is the one who sparks the light. Like in a relationship, let's say the Gemara Kiddushin, it's the way of man to go out, to initiate. So the man initiates the sparks, right? He makes the sparks. And the woman is the one that lets herself being lit up by the light of the man. And now the woman is shining. And a man needs, just like the man looks at the candle, the man needs to look at his wife, but not lirotam bilvad. It says that we should look at it just to look. Meaning we're not looking to derive benefit. I'm not looking at my wife to derive, what she can do home, to derive, physical pleasure or because she's beautiful. Is to look at it, just I look at the candle of Chanukah, understand there is a special light hidden in the woman. There's a special light hidden, the Or HaGanuz, the hidden light of being of creation. It has been hidden in the earth. The woman is connected to the earth, into materiality, and sometimes woman seems more material. Oh, look, she takes care of her hair, she takes care of her, the clothing, the food, the children, the physical. It's very physical. Yeah, it's very physical, but hidden in it is the organuz. The light of Moshiach is hidden in the physical world. That's why we're going to start with Moshe Ben Yosef coming from here, from the earth, someone from within the people. It's not coming from above. And that's a bit the Chanukah miracle. It was there. The Kohanim went out. Kohanim actually represents a little bit in many ways the women who do the work home. They went out and the Kohanim, the Hashmonaim took the sword and went to fight with the physical. They used the physical, and by using the physical, they were able to tap into the hidden light of the physical and bring a miracle, a spiritual miracle, because there was Or HaGanuz hidden in it. There was the Torah in it. The woman contains the hidden Torah. That's why they don't need to learn Torah Shebe'al Peh. They are Torah Shebe'al Peh. The light of the Torah, the light in the darkness, correspond to the Torah Shebe'al Peh, the hidden Torah, the Torah that is not visible, like the written Torah. So the women don't need to study that, but the men need to study that. The man needs to study the Torah at night. They need to learn Torah Shebe'al Peh, because they're trying to tap into that female energy that exists. So the women have that in them. So that's why in Kabbalah, the women don't need to learn Torah Shebe'al Peh. It's part of them. So what's happening is that the woman home is like that light. It's there. The woman being home is just bringing an aura. It's bringing the Shekhinah. If we look at our wife like the Shekhinah, if we look at our wife like that light that is holy and pure, right? Just like the angel asked Abraham, where is your wife? She's in the tent. Why did they ask that? So the commentary says because they wanted to make him realize the greatness of his wife, of who she was, and that even if his wife is in the tent, it's holy. She allows, we know that from Sarah till Rivka, right, and Rachel, there was the candles that was always burning. What means the candles are burning from one Shabbos to the other? The lights were on, meaning that they brought that special light, that special love, that special affection, that special sweetness that exists in the spiritual world, and that is present. So a woman, even if she's not doing much, but she's home, it's already just enough. Men sometimes forget that, you know, the yes, maybe she is not so good at cleaning, doing things, but so many guys are upset that the house is not beautiful, is not running. I don't have my dinner ready. I was working all day. They don't realize that a woman has done a lot already. Just giving birth to a child is so much more than cleaning the house. So you're focusing on the little things, they're focusing on the biggest thing. Where were you when she was giving birth? You couldn't do one thing. You could pray, but how do you help? Right? So we focus on the small thing. The reason why men get so upset about the house not being clean when they're working all day and the woman is home. Obviously, when she has more time, no kids, she could do more. But once the kids are here, it's hard. It's hard. Guys don't understand. Most guys cannot take care of kids themselves, and they don't understand what it means to stay home and have children and keep the house clean. But what is upsets the men so much? What upsets the men so much is because it's their ego. How does a man feel loved? A man feels loved when he feels the wife is, taking care of the house. Because it says, oh, I value that you went working all day. I look up at you that you take care of me. And the man, when he feels honored and he feels, we do something for him, like taking care of the house and the children and the food, so the man feels, wow, she loves me. When this is not done, right, it's like, some guys are good at working hard, some guys are not good at working hard. Some women are good at cleaning hard, and some women are not good at cleaning hard the house or making it beautiful. Not everybody is talented, but so the guy feel, she doesn't love me, when really it has nothing to do with that. Is that it's not that easy. Stay home with a child, two children, three children, and see if you can clean the house and keep it spotless and preparing food and make sure that the baby is okay and not being tired and all that. So we have the men have tendency to feel upset and feel, oh, she doesn't love me, and they get into arguments with our spouse. I always advise every couple, because this is an issue that comes with every couple literally all the time. So I tell them, if for the guy it's such a big deal and the woman is not capable of bringing to the home what he needs, then get a cleaning lady, right? And the reason, sometimes the guy doesn't want that because he says, oh, but you could do it. But what do you care? The reason why he's saying, oh, well, you could do it is really, I want to feel loved by you. Right? But so the guy needs to be humble. The male ego, guys, you need to understand that your wife is like a flame. Your wife, you're not only looking at your wife as she's my partner, she's my spouse, I go work, she does that. Your wife is a queen. Your wife is a princess. Your wife brings the light, brings the Shekhinah in your home. She brings much more than you think. So if you're so bothered that you don't feel loved because she's not cleaning the house, then get a cleaning lady, or find another way that to focus, another area to focus where you're gonna feel loved. But this is so important. I know in the Sephardi community, it's very strong. The guys are very if there's no food on the table when they come, or if the house is not clean, they feel, terribly upset. That's their ego. But they don't get the guts to say, oh, I don't feel love. Most women want their house to be clean. Most women, want the husband to feel good, all that. But it's not that easy. I know, because for a while I was a stay-at-home man, and like during Corona, all that, and it's It's a lot of work, especially when I have kids. I know I used to clean everything, and my kids used to come, and then it was like I didn't know anything. And then my wife comes home, and from working, and I why you didn't prepare dinner? It's like you didn't clean everything. Say I did, and I have time, and then that. So you guys, you want to know what it is? Stay at home. It doesn't say anywhere that's the job of a woman. Okay, we have to respect our wives, our women, and appreciate the light that they bring just by being home. Find other ways to feel loved. I'll tell your wife something specific, or you can tell your wife, what you want, what matters the most to you, and then she try to work on it. Sometimes it's the food, sometimes it's that the place where the dining room it matters most to me, or the bedroom. Okay, then she focuses on that, and it's easier. But again, cleaning ladies exist for a reason, and if there's a cleaning ladies, take advantage of it. It's worth investing in that just for the sake of shalom bayit, for the sake of love, and for women who have a cleaning lady, they need to do some they need to find something that occupies themselves, or a hobby, or learning Torah, or praying, or something that they can do every day, because they shouldn't, if they have no kids, they shouldn't stay home doing nothing. It is have a career or something, but try to understand that if you take a career that takes too much time and take you out of the home, you're basically taking the light away from your home. You are the light of your home. You are the menorah of your home. So don't forget that, and keep shining. It's thanks to the women that we're going to be saved. All men should realize that. Just having a wife is already the greatest gift in the world, and we should not have to ask for anything else. So, Chag Sameach to all the women in the world, and Chag Sameach to all the men who are lucky to have a woman, and should love them, respect them, and realize that they hide the light in them. As simple as your wife seems to be, as lazy as your wife seems to be. And women today are not lazy. We know most of them, because we know they work more than men. They make usually more money than men. That scares the man. The man sometimes wants the wife to stay home, so that, oh yeah, I'm the man, because if the woman works and makes more money, I don't feel like a man. So that's one of the other real clashes why this happens sometimes. But we shouldn't be afraid of that, and men should celebrate the fact that they have a wife who is just home, because she's the light of his home, the hidden light. So may we all be able to see the hidden light in our spouse, but especially in our wives, which is the hidden light of the Or HaGanuz. Baruch Adonai L'olam, Amen, Amen, Chag Sameach.